Hey guys, and welcome back. We're going to be talking about Fabled Legacy updates in 2024. Now, there are a lot of amazing updates that are going to be happening, and so I just wanted to be able to put this video together for you guys. First, we have our new dungeons that are going to be coming out this year. They're working on about 6 dungeons, and so I imagine that there are going to be about 3 or 4 that will be coming out this year, but there is one coming out in just a couple weeks as well, and so just be looking for that. And then we have a guild framework that is being put into place right now. If you go into the lobby, you could be able to see that there is a guild leaderboard, and so you know that is on their mind and that they are working through things right now. And then we have an infinite mode. And I think this is really awesome because this was a suggestion by a community member, and it really lets you know that the developers look and read at your comments, and they really want to be able to incorporate things that you guys love. And so there's going to be an infinite mode. And I think this is going to be a dungeon where you are able to do over and over again, and as you do it, then it'll increase in difficulty. I don't know if there'll be a badge for this, or maybe a title, or maybe a leaderboard for this as well, but that will be coming sometime this year as well. And then of course there are going to be achievements. I know this was in last year's roadmap, but they are keeping it on the list, and so look for that. I think you might be able to get badges for different things that you accomplish. Also, there is going to be 6 events that will be happening this year. And the next one will be coming out in just a couple weeks. It's the Valentine's event. And then we are going to have an anniversary event because this game will only be just 1 year old. It is amazing how many things that they've been able to do. But they're going to have an anniversary event, and then they will have an Easter event, a summer event, a Halloween event, and a Christmas event. And so those are the events that they're planning on this year. And then with the Elemental Raid, of course they're going to be able to update that. As they have the new dungeons come out, you will be able to have higher tiers. I don't know if there'll be many new elemental bosses with each tier, but I know that they are going to continue to increase the tiers with the elemental raids. And then the cosmetics, they have a rotating store, and also with the events, they have cosmetics that come out, and I love that you can buy the cosmetics with in-game currency, and you're not always spending a lot of Robux. They do have a couple of cosmetics that are Robux, that are just a little bit more detailed, and so I love that you have different options for that. And then of course we have bug fixes. In every game there's just a little bit here and there that they will be doing. And so this game updates almost every single week. And so you know that they're continually working on it and making it better with every single thing and detail. Also, I want to be able to highlight some of the things that Fabled Legacy has done in the past year, because this game is only just a little bit less than a year old. But they have put it in an AFK chamber so that people who don't have a lot of time can still be able to get some gold and experience, gems, and item drops as well. And then they have a crafting center where you could be able to craft your legendary items into secret items, and I love this because people who want to be able to grind a little bit more can be able to work to get a full secret set before the next dungeon comes out. And so those who have a legendary set can also be able to do the next dungeon, but those who have a secret set get up to be able to maybe pass the first normal dungeon and move on to expert. And so I really love that you can be able to grind a little bit more just for crafting. And then we have a global boss that they've added just for an extra experience and item drops so that you could be able to just get a little bonus for that. I don't know if there'll be a new global boss in the future or not. They'll be rotating kind of like the elemental bosses, but this is something that you could be able to just get a little bit extra. And I love that they have an organized inventory. It is amazing. So being able to look at your gear separately by helm, chest, and legs, and then being able to look at your spells and your mats and everything in a different order and be able to organize it by that as well, from highest to lowest tier, is just a really great option. And being able to sell also is really nice. And so I love that they have an organized inventory already. And they also have quests that you can be able to accomplish, and this is what you can do to be able to get gems. So you could buy cosmetics or do rerolls or even transfer substats. And so this is a great in-game currency that you can be able to do. And then they have game passes, which I love that you can buy the VIP for a smaller amount than most dungeon games. And so they have a lot of game passes that they've also added to be able to enhance the experience as well. And the design of the game has changed about 3 or 4 times. And I think that they found a really nice UI and look for this game. And so you can see that when you go in to select a dungeon or when you go in to look at your cosmetics, that everything has been really nicely done. and it's been revamped, and so the design of this has been reworked a few times, but it looks really good. And it has consistent updates. That's one of the things that I have loved throughout this game, is that they are consistently working on it. And they have different updates that they're going to be doing, especially like what I just talked about. And so there are going to be a lot of things for the future of this game, so continue to look for it, and thank you so much to the developers of this, for Pixel and Spirity, and anybody else who has worked on the cosmetics and the development and the UI. I think this game is just amazing, and so I hope you guys try it out and enjoy the different features and things that are going to be happening this year. But I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing day, and I will see you guys next time.